Logan Paul, one of the biggest stars on YouTube, is known for scandals.
You can't enter the restricted area. You can't enter.
You told us it's a little too late, bro.
Yeah.
You've seen a little too much.
Yep, he filmed a dead body and put it in his vlog. For some reason, people didn't really like that. They also didn't like the time he shot a dead rat with a taser. Understandable. And for, quote, taking live fish out of a pond. Like, that one, is that just another way to say he went fishing?
I'm saying! We gotta get him, bro. He's still breathing.
Dude, that's Goldilocks.
He's still breathing.
Yo, I feel like putting him on land is not...
What do I do?
No.
CPR?
Okay, that doesn't sound like a fishing trip. Then there was his scam crypto coin, Dink Doink.
Dink Doink at an all-time high. Well, it's really high when you keep getting higher, yeah.
It seems the opposite was true. It kept getting lower and is down over 97% since launch and has lost Logan Paul fans all the money they invested in it, unless you were lucky enough to buy here and sell here. And it's hard to believe that was an official marketing video for the coin.
Dink Doink, you're my favorite coin. We're going to the moon, yeah. We're going to the moon, yeah, yeah.
And that brings us to Cryptozoo, his latest crypto scam, which has now attracted a class action lawsuit. And that's what we'll be talking about on this episode of Dirty Money. Cryptozoo NFTs were these NFT eggs that you could buy for 0.1 ETH. That's currently about $162 US. That egg then hatched, giving you a stock photo of an animal. You could then supposedly breed these animals together, and you would then receive an image of two stock photos photoshopped together, like this. Or this. Or this. Or here's one I just made for fun. It's a gunake. You get it? Giraffe snake. Super rare. It's probably worth like 500 bucks. Except that it isn't, because as of right now, ZooCoin, the currency that you get paid in for breeding animals, is worth $0.000002 US per coin. It basically lost all of its value since the launch. And that is because some of Logan Paul's team members apparently sold their Zoo tokens early in what is called a rug pull, causing the price to drop and causing Logan Paul fans to be holding worthless coins. And on top of that, the promised Cryptozoo game and breeding system never really worked. The whole scheme was exposed in YouTuber CoffeeZilla's 3-part series on Cryptozoo. And after an initial defensive reaction to CoffeeZilla's videos, Logan Paul has now apologized and is offering a refund to fans.
So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH.
He says he has allocated $1.3 million for this purpose. And on top of that, he has promised to complete the game and the breeding function. So we'll all be able to enjoy images of schlions, duckerflies, or this not-so-free willy orca trapped in the body of an elephant, after all. It's crazy what we've been missing out on. But that offer by Paul only covers refunding the mint price of the base animals, and that is the mint price in Ethereum, not US dollars. Ethereum is now worth less than half what it was worth on mint day of 2021. Paul also said nothing about refunding holders of the Zoo token that became worthless after the rug pull, or refunding people who sold their NFTs at a loss. And thus, Logan Paul has just been hit with a class action lawsuit filed by attorney Tommy Kirker, who also has a YouTube channel.
We have filed a class action lawsuit against Logan Paul, Cryptozoo Incorporated, and the rest of the Cryptozoo co-founders.
The plaintiff in the case is a police officer named Don Holland from Texas. Now remember Texas, that is significant. He invested a total of $3,000 in Zoo tokens and then used those tokens to buy NFT animals. The value of the tokens and his animals then went down in price. The case then goes on to allege that Logan Paul's team manipulated the market by buying and selling Zoo tokens in bulk, causing losses to regular token holders. That is the rug pull part. And that Logan Paul and his team knowingly promoted a non-working product to investors, which is a false representation. Holland is lucky that he is able to be the lead plaintiff in this case though, and it all comes down to where he lives. You see, something sneaky was inserted into the Cryptozoo terms and conditions when Logan and the team realized it was all going south. I'll let lawyer Tom explain.
Cryptozoo officially launched to the masses at the end of August, beginning of September 2021. At the time of the launch, the Cryptozoo's terms and conditions actually did not include a class action waiver, nor did they include an arbitration clause.
A class action waiver would mean that customers waive their right to launch class action lawsuits, and an arbitration clause means that they have to settle cases individually through a neutral arbitrator, not through a court. Now, originally these clauses were not present, but there was something sinister hidden in the terms and conditions. And no, it wasn't a Schleien. It was this.
These terms are subject to change. We may revise these terms from time to time by continuing to access the Cryptozoo website, and by holding the Cryptozoo NFT, you agree to be bound by the current terms.
Basically, they could update the terms at any time and you would be bound by them, even if you did not sign and agree. And thus, in January 2022, a class action waiver and arbitration clause were added. Now, lawyer Tom has already started arbitration cases with several clients against Cryptozoo and now has a class action case, and that is because of one factor: the great state of Texas.
In the state of Texas, we believe that just because the version 1 of Cryptozoo's terms and conditions says we may revise the terms from time to time, doesn't mean that everything they put in future terms and conditions is automatically enforceable.
You see, Texas has strong consumer protections when it comes to terms and conditions. You cannot just update terms and have consumers automatically sign on. And thus, Officer Holland and anyone else who lives in Texas and lost money through Cryptozoo has a case against Logan Paul and his scam coin company. So if you live in Texas and you lost money on Cryptozoo, contact lawyer Tom. I'll put his details below. And if you live in other states with similar protections, keep an eye on whether a class action suit is being started in your state and if you can sign on to it. And Logan Paul will be having nightmares about Cryptozoo for many years to come. Alright guys, that is the video. If you want to make some real money, don't throw away your dollars on weird stock photo animals. Instead, get up to 12 free stocks when you sign up for the commission-free brokerage app Webull. You get 2 stocks just for opening an account and 4, 8, or 10 more when you deposit any amount of money. Minimum value if you get low-value stocks is $34, and maximum value if you really luck out is over $30,000. Link for that deal is below. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time on Dirty Money.